Yes, the third principle in our series here of how to regain your power in a crisis is persistence and resilience. And I'm going to share my screen here. So most of us know back in the Second World War, Winston Churchill, right? He was the Prime Minister of Britain during the Second World War. And I just love and respect so much what he just declared to the entire country during as they were going to be attacked, is that we shall never surrender. We shall never surrender. Look at the sternness in his face. He was totally committed and convicted, and standing firm. And he gave that leadership to the entire country. And I think we need to do more of the same as well. We shall never surrender. We shall never give up. You know, in the last recession, I worked extremely hard for an entire year with zero income. I didn't give up for an entire year until someone gave me a brilliant idea, which I'll talk about later, which shifted everything. But persistence is omnipotent. It's a powerful character, that we need to continue to build. It's never giving up, being persistent. Even when we get tired of being persistent, we continue to be persistent. And it's for me, and I was in my own corporate training business. This was the key. I would call it a pleasant persistence. I would never stop calling. I would never not pursue, or appropriately and professionally and pleasantly and politely. But I would not go away unless they said no, we're not doing business, or no, there's no budget, or no, 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 no. And it paid off big time. You've probably had the same experience. If you truly believe in what you're doing and what you're promoting and selling and helping clients with, then you are going to be persistent because you want to help them. And your persistence is one demonstration, actually, of you showing them that you believe in your product or service, and you're being persistent about it, pleasantly persistent, and they will respect you for it. I've had a number of VPs. I had a lot of fear, actually, of calling on the executive office, on VP level. And I just kept being persistent in doing that over a year. And then I got very comfortable with it. And then I did a lot of business at the VP level. And you can too, or maybe you already are, closing $25,000 deals, $50,000, $100,000 deals, because I was persistent. And I learned to deal at the VP level, like the president, level, and with comfort. And resilience. This brings in the next point of resilience. And some of us right now are really being challenged by the economy or by just the whole pandemic situation. And we need to stand firm. We need to be resilient. And I'm believing, often as we've heard the expression, if it doesn't kill you, it will make you stronger. Like this slide here. Do you bend or do you break? Well, we want to bend and go with the wind. That's why this tree is surviving. It just bends with the force that's upon it. And similarly, that these challenging times build character. They actually build character. And some of you are thinking, well, I got enough character right now. Thank you very much. I don't need any more challenging character building experiences. But I know that. I know it feels that way. But the key is this. If you take an elastic here, and let's say this is our comfort zone, and you stretch this elastic so your comfort zone becomes bigger. So you go outside your comfort zone. By the way, there's very little learning that takes place in the comfort zone. Most of the learning occurs outside of the comfort zone, where we're taking risks and we're learning something new every day. But the key is that once we stretch this elastic will never really go back to its original size or shape. It'll always be larger. Similarly, when we stretch ourselves and take a risk and move out there, and deal with the challenges we have to deal with, it actually stretches our comfort zone. It builds our character. It builds our mental, emotional strength so that we can, in fact, more effectively and easily go through future challenges. And we know there's going to be future challenges. So it actually serves us, even though it can be extremely, extremely difficult. It does make us stronger. So resilience. And so I encourage you, just keep persisting, keep being resilient, and it will pay off for you. Let's never give up. Let's never give up.